while we're waiting for Kevin, why don't maybe each of you could introduce yourself to the board? Is that okay? And then maybe you could just say your school and, you know, or you could come in.
I think it would be good if you
Here
come.
comes Mohammed.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. You could be the first to introduce yourself.
Judith and I, we have a group of very,
And Tim.
and Tim, we have a group of very intelligent interns. This is actually the best
Yeah, have a seat for a
Spring. spring internship
moment.
we've had, I think. And you know, maybe you could just tell us a little bit about yourself and your desire, you know, what you're learning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What year?
And if you're not learning anything, you don't have to say anything.
My name's Mohammed Ba. I'm a student at Hastings High School. I'm a senior, so I'm graduating this year. And next year I'm going to Alfred State College, upstate. And I intend on studying either business, computer programming, or politics, political sciences. So like, I'm trying to still experiment which one I fit in with best to see like what I might pursue in college or something.
And the two projects they've been working on yesterday, they went to the water tower tank, saw the paint job, and they offered to paint the water tank for $2 million less. But actually, they learned that, and they were also looking at downtown Ardsley and been interviewing some of the businesses and coming up with a campaign to encourage people to shop locally now that the bridge work is impacting the stores. Good, okay.
The thing you have to figure out, though, is how we're going to get down there to do the shopping.
Yeah.
That's the big dilemma. I think that's what's causing people to avoid the area.
Oh yeah, I even interviewed one of my teachers, and he said like he won't be going in there to shop anymore because of the exit was blocked and stuff, so he can't just go out of his way to get there. Instead, he'll just head home or something.
So that's going to be in your video?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
But
preview.
even for those of us who live in the area, sometimes it's harder to go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great, thank you.
So Councilwoman Diana Jetner does live in Ardsley, and you may want to ask her, to interview her, to ask her some questions about how she perceives the situation and add her comments to your video.
Okay, no problem.
Great.
This is all being televised, like live right now. So there's some cameras over there. We forgot to ask you if that's okay, but it is. Okay.
Okay. Brianna, you want to come forward? Come on. So you can speak into the mic.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brianna, and I go to Dobbs Ferry High School, and I'm a senior. I'll be attending Fordham next year to major in international political economy and minor in mathematics.
Great.
And I've been working with these guys on our projects, and they're pretty well. Yesterday was my favorite because I like the water tower because my grandfather did town water stuff, so it was interesting.
And her sister was an intern.
Yeah, we were here 2 years ago. She did Alana.
Oh.
She did the Veterans Project.
Oh, yes.
So.
Great,
Great.
terrific.
Great.
Thanks.
And how did you hear about the internship project?
Well, my sister recommended working with Paul because she was like, oh my God, it was so much fun. I had such a great time. And then I was like, oh, that sounds fun. So I emailed him and then it all happened. So, it was fun.
Great. Matthew?
My name is Matthew. I am a second-year college student. I go to Indiana University, and I study political science. And I chose to do this internship because I want to learn more about local government and see if it's a possible career path
Where
that
did you go
I'm
to high school?
interested in.
Where did you go to high school?
I went to Ardsley High School. Grew up in Ardsley.
So have you been discouraged yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, wait till next week.
All right, we'll do.
If you go to our town board meeting tomorrow, that may be the end of your political career. That's a little joke.
Maybe I shouldn't go.
No, great.
Thank you.
Ryan?
Hello, I'm Ryan Strick. I'm a senior at Ardsley High School. I'm going to Binghamton University, either international business or political science. I took a politics and government class in high school, so I thought I'd actually see what politics was like. Give it a try.
Great.
Okay, and which project are you working on?
Well, I mean, I'm working with them on the bridge project. We're getting a bunch of initiatives. Right now, I'm also working on the butter run for the Pediatric Cancer Foundation.
Oh, nice.
Great.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael?
I'm Michael. I'm an Ardsley High School senior. I'm going to University of Delaware next year, or this coming year, and want to study engineering. I'm not sure what variety of engineering. Probably mechanical or computer. And yeah, I'm working on the bridge project with them. Also helping the mud run. Today we're going to go put around flyers, kind of get the word out, and spread the word.
Have you had a conversation with Victor? Who's right here?
My son is a graduating mechanical engineer actually this weekend. He's at the University of Delaware. He's enjoyed it here. Yeah, it's been a great opportunity.
That's cool.
So maybe you might get some other tips.
Thank you.
He looks a little young.
I thought you were Emmanuel, that's why I was waving at you, sorry.
My name is Santiago. And I go to Dutch Ferry High School. I'm going to Iona College this fall. I am interested in government, but I'm not sure what type of government. I'm really interested, local, federal. So I thought, well, why not try local at first?
And he's a computer expert. So, so he's been helping us with the videoing and computers.
So is he teaching you more tricks, Paul?
Yep, now I'm going to be sending out more emails. Great, so thank
He's
you.
going to teach you how to do Instagram, right?
Eventually, by the end of the summer, I'll learn that.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
And in walked just now our 7th intern, Emmanuel. Everyone's introducing themselves. Saying
Come on
what
up.
school.
Come up by the mic.
Sitting there.
Everyone else gave about a 10 or 15 minute speech. So, you know.
All right.
Your name, your school, and your interests.
Okay. I'm Emmanuel Gutman. I'm from Hastings High School. I intend to study policy analysis next year at University of Albany. Some of my interests being like social policy, law, and that field. Yeah.
That's
So are
great.
you working on the bridge project too, or are you doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Terrific.
It's a fascinating course to study. It was my major in college also, policy analysis.
Mine was recess. So,
So, I don't know where Kevin Morgan is, but interns, you are introducing yourselves to our town council members. They are the decision makers here in our town, and they are resource persons. And I'm sure that if you ask them to meet with them and learn more about their backgrounds and what they do here in the town, they would be more than willing to talk with you.
yeah, and under town law, towns are treated differently than cities. So like in New York City, the mayor could hire, fire, veto. In New York State, town supervisors basically have no power. We just have one vote out of a 5-member town board. So unless 3 members of the town board, and this is the town board, agree on any policy decisions, nothing, could get done. So this is the people who, they're the individuals who make all the policy and all the major and minor decisions of the town, and the department heads report to the town board. So that put me down to earth. But
It's not quite that distinct, the supervisor deals with day-to-day operations, has tremendous influence in decision-making, but it's true that the towns are governed by a 5-member town board, which the supervisor is one of them, and we basically build consensus, which is a good thing. And we have done a lot, so it's not so much that you can't get something passed unless you have 3. We do an awful lot by building consensus, and frankly, most of the things that we vote on unanimously, because
Right.
we work to build a consensus until we get the legislation to agree with what we all agree with, and it works quite well. So,
And today is a work session. We meet every Tuesday, and this is where we sort of hammer out, some of the issues and concerns. Tomorrow night, we have a town board meeting. We meet the 2nd and 4th Wednesdays of every month, and then the public could speak, but there's very little, you don't have the give and take discussions that you have in the work session, so most of the work really gets done, here. But they're going to be making a presentation at the June 8th meeting and showing the videos at the town board meeting then. So good. So I hope you enjoy the meeting, and thank you.